Darwin Nunez deal close as Liverpool could move step closer to Alexander Isak. Transferred Darwin Nunez looks to be moving closer to an exit from Liverpool, which could point to the Reds stepping up their efforts to sign Alexander Isak this summer. Nunez nearing Liverpool exit. As Saudi switch looms, Darwin Nunez appears to be edging closer to the Liverpool exit door, with fresh reports suggesting the club has reached an agreement in principle with Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal regarding a potential transfer. The Uruguayan striker has struggled to establish himself as a consistent starter at Anfield, particularly under new manager Arne Slot. His role diminished significantly during the latter stages of the 2024-25 season, Nunez failing to feature in the starting sheet during the campaign's final months. A summer departure has felt inevitable, especially after earlier links to Napoli failed to materialize. Now, it seems Nunez's 3-year stint on Merseyside could be nearing its conclusion. Renowned transfer expert Fabrizio Romano reports that Liverpool have settled on a verbal agreement with Al Hilal, with the Saudi Pro League giants now negotiating personal terms directly with the player. Ultimately, the decision rests with Nunez, who will weigh up the move carefully. Reports suggest Al Hilal's manager, Simone Inzaghi, is eager to bring him in, but convincing the forward could prove challenging. Nunez is thought to favor staying in Europe, although whether he can be persuaded to make the jump to the Middle East remains to be seen. Liverpool's transfer ambitions raise squad harmony questions, while the club works on Nunez's potential exit. Liverpool's ambitious transfer window is also raising eyebrows, with over £268 million already spent, including the recent high-profile acquisition of Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt for £79 million. The Reds aren't slowing down. They've now turned their attention to Newcastle United's Alexander Isak. Despite the Magpies insisting the Swedish striker is not for sale, to prize Isak away, Liverpool may need to table a mammoth offer in the region of £120 million to £150 million, pushing their total summer expenditure well toward or even beyond the £400 million mark. But is it wise to have two marquee strikers competing for one starting spot? Former England winger Sean Wright-Phillips has raised concerns that the club might be setting itself up for internal conflict. Speaking to Ace Odds, he warned that the combination of Ekitike and Isak might not be compatible. Now that Liverpool have secured Ekitike, bringing in Isak seems excessive, Wright-Phillips stated. You're talking about spending £120 million on someone who expects to start every game. But Ekitike was also brought in as the club's new No. 9. So who sits out? That's a recipe for tension, he added. We don't fully know Ekitike's temperament. He's benched after such a high-profile move. Will that cause friction? Stacked attack could spell selection headache for Slaughtern. Slot already boasts an impressive array of attacking talent at his disposal, including Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo, Dominik Szoboszlai, and club record signing Florian Wirtz. Integrating both Ekitike and Isak into this crowded offensive mix could complicate matters further. Isak, 23, is still unproven in the Premier League, despite a 22-goal season in the Bundesliga. Isak, on the other hand, is a proven Premier League force, with 52 goals across the last 2 campaigns. While the talent is undeniable, their ability to coexist as starters is not guaranteed. Initially, Liverpool had identified Isak as their top striker target, but Newcastle's firm stance led them to pivot quickly to Ekitike. Ironically, following the Frenchman's move, Isak is now reportedly pushing for a transfer himself. The striker notably withdrew from Newcastle's preseason tour abroad, which many interpret as a clear signal of his desire to move on. Liverpool recently tested Newcastle's resolve with a 120 meters bid that was promptly rejected, lest the Magpies soften their position. The Reds are unlikely to return with an improved offering, lest Isak forces the issue from his side, Wright-Phillips. Concerns echo a broader truth in football. Even the most talented squads can unravel if harmony is disrupted. With both Ekitike and Isak vying to lead the line, Slot could face a tricky task managing expectations and egos. That said, Liverpool may be confident in their ability to navigate such challenges. The club's recruitment team, led by Sporting Director Richard Hughes has earned praise for their strategic acquisitions in recent years. Slot, known for his tactical intelligence, may already have a plan to utilize both forwards effectively. Ekatek's flexibility could be key. His ability to operate across the front line. It might complement Isak's role as a central striker. Slot's preferred attacking system, featuring overlapping fullbacks and inside forwards, could provide room for both players to thrive. Ekatek might be deployed in a wider role, drifting inside to create space for Isak and link play through the middle. Manchester United submit €85 million bid for Benjamin Zako as transfer. Battle with Newcastle heats up. Manchester United have officially submitted a bid worth €85 million, including add-ons, for highly rated striker Benjamin Zako, according to multiple reputable sources, including Fabrizio Romano and German outlet Bild. The offer, received by RB Leipzig earlier today, represents a major step forward in the pursuit of one of Europe's most sought-after young forwards. Romano reports that this formal proposal comes just 2 days after Newcastle United entered the race with their own approach, reportedly offering a package close to €90 million. Despite Newcastle's aggressive efforts, there's a growing belief within Old Trafford that United remains the SDR's preferred destination. The club's leadership acted swiftly this morning to signal their genuine intent. Showing they're serious about reinforcing their attack this summer, United's proposal follows several internal discussions between the recruitment team and new manager Ruben Amorim, who has personally approved the move for the 21-year-old Slovenian international. Insiders confirm that Manchester United are now in direct talks with Leipzig to clarify the final stages of the deal and determine the next steps. Meanwhile, Zako is said to be carefully weighing his options, with both United and Newcastle pushing hard for a decision that could come imminently. Newcastle, their part, are urging a quick response. Financial offer is reportedly higher, but United believe they possess a key advantage: Zico's desire to play at Old Trafford under Amorim. The striker is believed to be excited about the possibility of leading United's line, playing in front of the iconic Stretford end, and contributing to a new era at one of football's most storied clubs. This transfer saga has escalated quickly over the past week, especially after both Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal reportedly cooled their interest, leaving United and Newcastle as the primary contenders. Although RB Leipzig are not under any financial pressure to sell, Zako only joined last summer and remains under a long-term contract. It's believed a bid in the region of €85, €90 million could prompt serious negotiations. Zeko's appeal lies in his physical and technical profile. Standing at 6'5", the Slovenian forward is a dynamic, versatile striker with pace, strength, and clinical finishing. He notched 18 goals across all competitions last season and has drawn comparisons to a young Erling Haaland. At just 21, he aligns perfectly with the long-term visions of both Premier League clubs. For Manchester United, this bold move underscores a strategic shift. After missing out on several striker targets in recent transfer windows, the club appears determined not to make the same mistakes. The approach this time is proactive and uncompromising. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe and a News now overseeing football operations, Amorim's vision is receiving robust backing. The Zako pursuit could become the first major piece in a broader rebuild. United supporters should stay alert. Negotiations are moving fast, and direct communication between the clubs continues. Since Zako holds the final say, a resolution could come within days. Newcastle's €90 million proposal and the race to convince Zeko, while United's bid is strong. Newcastle have made their intent crystal clear. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Magpies tabled a €90 million offer. With €80 million guaranteed and €10 million in add-ons, they've also proposed a salary package that reportedly meets all of Zico's personal requirements, sources close to the deal suggest. Newcastle want to avoid a prolonged toug war and have conveyed a firm message to both Leipzig and United. They're not here to play games. This time their proposal is aggressive, financially competitive, and designed for immediate action. Though Leipzig have yet to accept any offer. It's understood that the final decision rests with Zacco himself. Newcastle are demanding a quick answer, eager to avoid the kind of drawn-out sagas they've endured in the past, such as with Gabriel Barbosa and João Pedro. Manchester United's tactic: player preference over bidding. War in response to Newcastle's bid. Manchester United have so far chosen not to escalate the financial battle. Instead, they've made it clear to Leipzig that they remain fully in the race and are prepared to submit a final proposal if Zacco opts for a move